What is up, guys? This is Alex here. In today's video, I have the Airpods Pro and the Bose SoundSport free. And today we're going to be doing a little comparison to see which one, is better, which one lasts longer. We're going to be doing a water test, we're going to be doing a sound test, which one is louder. We're going to talk about their spec, which one has more tech. And yeah, which one, brings more to the user. Because, these AirPods Pro just came out. And these Bose SoundSport free have been out for, relatively long time. And yeah, let's get on into the video. First things first, the Apple case is easy to hold. It's a compact design. Well, as the Bose case, it's pretty large, and as you can see, I'm holding it in my hand, and when you're holding it like this, the AirPods Pro, you can barely see it, right, like this. As well as the Bose case is relatively large. So if you have it in your pocket at the gym, you're gonna feel, a bump there. You're gonna be like, oh shoot. It's relatively larger when you're wearing like jeans and when you're going out. As well as the AirPods, you put it in your pocket, it's relatively small. And yeah, now the Apple has one button, right, to pair, and so does the Bose SoundSport free. Let me take this one out. For iPhones, all you have to do to pair the AirPods is just open your AirPod, as a regular AirPods one. Just open it around the iPhone and make sure you have Bluetooth on, right? And then once it's on, your AirPods are pretty much just paired automatically. As the Bose SoundSport free, I think you have to go into your settings and pair them manually. So I have one on, right? And the left side is the one who has the ability to pair. If you don't have the left side, then you can't pair them with your headphones. The right side has volume up, volume down. See, it's looking for something to pair. Going in settings. See, okay, so now if I have to click on SoundSport free, right as I click the button, and then you just gotta wait a little bit for them to be connected, pretty much. To connect them, you just click the button up here, right, that's right up there. It's relatively hard to push, it does require a lot of force. And then you just, once the light is beeping, you just go into your settings and you click Bose SoundSport free, and make sure to have the other side out as well. I don't think I'll pair without the other side out. For some reason here, okay, now they're paired. So you can see that was relatively easy. It take a little while. Now I'm gonna disconnect them. Okay, and then as I took out the AirPods Pro, they automatically connected to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Honestly, unbelievable. I took one out and then I took the other one out. Boom, they just got connected. Now let's do a sound test.
Wow, okay. Whoa!
So they are each pretty different in their own way. The AirPods Pro has a compact case, so it's easier to hold. As the Bose SoundSport free case, it's pretty big, so if you have like jeans and you're taking it out to listen to music while you're at the mall, or anywhere else that's public, it's gonna be hard to wear unless you have like joggers or sweatpants or something like that. But if you have jeans, then it's gonna be relatively uncomfortable when they're in your pocket. I think these headphones were made for the gym, so when you're at the gym, because you're in the gym, you're gonna be obviously wearing gym pants, right? Prefer to your liking. As the AirPods, AirPods Pro, you can honestly wear them wherever you want. If you have jeans, sweatpants, joggers, any sort of like pants that you have, they'll probably fit right in, and you probably won't be uncomfortable wearing these. I suppose the sides of the buds. So the Bose SoundSport free, they are relatively large compared to the AirPods Pro. As you can see, look right there. You can definitely tell which one is larger, which one is smaller, right? So yeah, that's another like thing for me, and just goes to show that these things take up a lot of battery charge, right? These last 5 hours, right, depending on how you use it. With the case, that's 10 hours, right? That's equal to 15 hours of charge depending on how you use it. The AirPods Pro, the case brings 24 hours of battery life, and the bud brings up to 5 hours of battery life, and then 4.5 hours if you're using noise cancellation, you know? So that's, you know, obviously I'm gonna take that, because when you're like at a mall or at a public place, a restaurant, you know, eating food, there's gonna be like noise around you. If you just want to listen to your music, want to listen to your video, you know, it cancels out that outside noise. Now to charge these, right? The AirPods Pro case, you know, has a USB Lightning, you know, just the regular, how Apple has been having it for the past, you know, couple of years, until they got, you know, the iPad Pro, which is, you know, USB-C, which is great move on their part. Love that. I want them to switch to USB-C. Now the Bose, this is where I really don't like about the Bose, that they use my worst, like the one I hate the most, which is the mini USB. I hate this because it's so hard to put it in, and it's just a struggle pretty much. That's why I like USB-C the best. USB-C and Lightning port, you know. But other than that, they're pretty good. And just the size of the case, you can definitely tell. I was so shocked when I saw this case, how small it is, and it carries up to 24 hours of battery life, and this huge one only carries up to 10. But then again, these earbuds are pretty large, and I mean, they're larger than the AirPods Pro, and they have pretty much around the same battery life. I don't get why Bose couldn't just add, you know, more battery life to the Bose SoundSport Free, but no, we're not gonna do anything about that. That's how they designed it to be, you know. The Bose, they don't have wireless charge, so unlike the AirPods Pro, they do have wireless charge. You can place them in a stand, you know, for wireless charging, and they'll charge right up. You know, you have to place them like this, like that. I don't have one right now, but you know, they will wirelessly charge. I suppose they don't have a wireless charging, so you're gonna have to charge them with the mini USB. You know, that's the Bose. You know, Bose decided to do that like that, so you know, that's what we're gonna do about it. So the left side has one button, so when you're in a call, another thing I don't like about the Bose SoundSport Free is that when you're in a call, only the left side, you can hear the person talking, only the left side. So 2 taps on this relatively hard button to press, 2 taps to cancel, 1 tap to answer, and it requires a lot of force for the button to be pressed. So, you know, that's another thing I don't like about it. So, and then again, why don't just make 2 of them where you can listen to the call? So if this one dies, you can have the call on the right side if you're a person that normally talks every day, all day, right? To their relatives, you know, their work partner, stuff like that. As for the AirPods Pro Max, all you have to do is really just tap the pressure button right here, and you answer the call. So 1 tap to play the sound, tap to replay, tap to skip the music, right? And it's pretty much the same thing when you're in a call with a person, you know. And again, these, when you're in a call, you hear both sides, not one side, not 2 sides. They automatically link to the iPhone 11 Pro Max that I have here, right? I'm in a call, boom, this side, both of them are working. So if the left side dies, I use the right side. If the right side dies, I use the left side. Simple as that. I mean, and the wireless charging case comes up with another 24 hours of battery life. Alright, another thing about the Bose SoundSport Free is that they, when you're at a public place, obviously there's gonna be a lot of noise and you're talking to someone, right? The noise around it bothers the other person on the other line. So you know, they're probably gonna, when you have these, you're gonna hear you a lot say, hey, can you tell the people behind you, tell the music behind you so they can put it down because I can barely hear you. As the AirPods Pro, they cancel out the noise around you and just focus on you. Also with the noise cancellation microphone that the AirPods Pro brings. Both of these are IPX4 rating, so they are water resistant. Now let's get on into the water test part of the video. So I'm going to move these, and I'm going to bring over the thing that I'm going to use to water test. So I'm going to take these box, put them to the side. I'm going to put them like right here so you guys can see the box. Although you can tell the AirPods Pro case box is pretty small compared to the Bose SoundSport Free box, which is relatively big. So I'm just going to put the AirPods Pro right up there so you can see it. This, not waterproof. I would have thought this would have been waterproof, but you know, that was just pretty dumb because, you know, they're not gonna make it only battery case waterproof, you know, so I just gave up on that. And now I'm gonna take each of these and I'm gonna make them wet, and I'm gonna show you guys what they sound like after I make them wet. Alright guys, so as you may know, I already got the AirPods Pro wet. They survived. I took a shower with them, you know, that was a test. And afterwards they sound scuffed, you know, but you just gotta wait like any other waterproof device and they would, you know, they will sound the same again. I don't know about the Bose SoundSport Free. I know my dad did get them wet and they did sound, I think, the same, you know, but I haven't tested it out for myself yet, so I'm giving the Bose benefit of the doubt. Although these, when I took them in the shower, they sounded perfectly, you know. Underwater, I do that underwater. The AirPods Pro, right? The AirPods Pro, like any other headphones, when you like, anyone is not gonna go in the pool and then just jump in with their AirPods just hoping they're gonna listen to music. You're not gonna be able to do that, you know. They're gonna unpair when you're in the water because of connection. Now I'm just gonna move in really quickly into the water test part of the video. So first, before, the pad is relatively easy to, you know, take off. So if they do get wet on the inside part right there, all you have to do is take that off, put it back on, twist, and you'll be good. So I'm just gonna make these wet right now. You can see, look, I want to get it right inside the speaker part right there. Now these are also water resistant and sweat resistant, so if you go to the gym with these, you know, they will be fine. So I'm going to take this towel right here. Now that's the left side. Now I'm going to do the right side. I'm going to wet the right side. Boom, that's the right side wet also. I can see water being stuck in there, but we're gonna take that out after, and we're gonna do a proper dry, and then the Bose SoundSport Free. Alright guys, now I'm gonna be wetting the Bose SoundSport Free with the same water that I use on the AirPods Pro. You know, these are IPX4 water rating. I'm gonna get right in there and make these wet right there, just a little bit, because I only have a little bit of water left, and I'm gonna use the rest of that water on the other one. A little bit right up in there, yes sir. Right there. Now, I'm just going to dry these both at the same time. Alright, so now I'm just going to take these out and put them in. The left side. The left side sounds relatively more scuffed than the right side. The right side sounds normal. As the left side, it sounds somewhat lower volume than the right side. So I can show you guys. This is the left side. The left side. Because I have the microphone right next to the earbud, it might not sound scuffed. Okay, so that was the left side. Now I'm going to take out the right side. So I have to put the left side back in. Here's the left side, the right side. Yeah, that's pretty much for the water test. As you guys can see, after some water damage, you know, the AirPods did get scuffed. The sound did get scuffed. Now I'm gonna disconnect those. Connected. Now I'm gonna just play a little bit of music. They sound the same. This shocked me. There is no sort of scuffedness on the, what is this? On the left side, there's nothing. On the AirPods, there were some scuffedness where it sounded lower, you know. That was the left side, and then this is the right side. Yeah, they sound good as new, basically. It sounds like I didn't even put it in the water and they just magically got wet. In my opinion, from Alex, I would say to get the AirPods Pro, depending on which one you have. You know, obviously with an Android phone, you're gonna get scuffed, but then again, you have more battery life, you know, than the Bose SoundSport Free. The Bose SoundSport Free you only get 15 hours of battery life. The AirPods Pro though, you get close to 30 hours of battery life. Just goes to show, and since most people in this world, some I guess in the United States, most of them have iPhones, I would just recommend getting the AirPods Pro. Easy to hold, case is smaller, compact, you won't get annoyed, at like the last ones where, people with different size ears, they would get, their ears will hurt a lot from using the regular AirPods. No, get the AirPods Pro. I'm telling you, their wireless charging case, IPX4, the same as the Bose, have more battery life than the Bose. They're Bluetooth 0.5 and they have Lightning C. Would you rather have Lightning C or mini USB? Because mini USB is relatively hard to pull out and to put in, because it's really relatively hard. That's why I think all companies in this world, manufacturers, should have their charging ports as USB type C, because it's the easiest one to put in and the easiest one to take out, and it's reversible, so you can put it that way, this way, and there won't be a problem. As the mini USB-C, you cannot put it the other way if you want, unless you want to break your pair of headphones or phone, basically. You won't be able to charge it again. Same goes for the AirPods Pro and reversible. You put it in one way, you can put it in the other way, they will be fine. It's not like they're gonna break. So in my opinion, from Alex, their prices of $250. So in my opinion, I would honestly recommend the AirPods Pro Max, because better battery life, they're more compact, the case is more compact, you can put it in your jeans and they won't annoy you when they're inside your jeans. The Bose, however, you can put them in your sweatpants, they'll be fine. But if you have jeans and you're a person who wears jeans all the time, they're gonna feel uncomfortable inside your pocket, because the case is just so large, even though these headphones were, I think, made for going to the gym. And the AirPods Pro, you can do whatever you want with them. The case is compact, more battery life. It has one button to pair. You don't have to take out, right? You don't have to take out the headphones out of it. You're gonna have to take it out. But for the SoundSport Free, you have to take off the left side. And for the left side, you can't. For the Bose, you cannot hear in a call from both sides. You can only hear out of the left side. That bothers me a lot, because when I'm talking to my friends, right, and I'm using the Bose SoundSport Free, I can only hear the left side, right? So if the left side dies, I won't be able to talk to them anymore. I'm just gonna go back to the speaker on my phone, and I don't like being on speaker when I'm talking to my friends, because they be saying some crazy stuff that I don't want my parents to hear. As for the AirPods Pro, they're fine. Both sides works. If the left side dies, you can hear your person talking on the right side. And movement around your house, the mall, wherever you're talking to someone, right, they won't bother them, because the noise canceling mic cancels noise except for your voice, right? As the Bose, they don't have wireless charging. They only last 15 hours with the case battery, and yeah, they have mini USB, which is one thing I really don't like about these. And barely anyone I know in this world has USB, mini USB. That just goes to show. I was trying to find a mini USB for I think 30 minutes in my house, because I only have Lightning ports and USB Type C, because that's all I pretty much use in this house. But yeah, but other than that, from Alex, both headphones pass the test. Some of them, the Bose, they have their flaws, they have their ups, but I think, in my opinion, that the AirPods Pro beat the Bose SoundSport Free. But yeah, that's pretty much it from Alex, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.